Hillary. And Tuesday, it's a write-in vote. You go to the polls and tell them you want to write in the name of a candidate. Write my name, Tom Thomassian, and I'll take you with me to Washington. I would like to read something to you right now because, you know, as you watch the show, you hear people say, how can you get Tom Thomassian, senator, against Hillary? How are you going to do that with all the money that she has? You don't have any money. And this is what I've been hearing constantly. And I think it's a shame that in a democracy you can't be elected, you can't win, you can't go anywhere in politics unless you have huge amounts of money, which is backed by usually very wealthy men. Now, I think I read this to you before. I want to read it again. What one person can do. One person, that's me. After all, I'm only one person. What can one person do? Maybe we've been distressed by the apparent deterioration of moral standards in our day, or by a lack of true spirit. It is better to light one candle than to curse the darkness. Every one of us either contributes to such light as there is, or to the darkness that prevails by our thoughts. Are you a light bearer, or are you a gloom caster? Thomas Kempis once observed that all men desire peace. Can you get me? Yes. All men desire peace, but very few desire the things that make the peace. I am trying to make the peace. I am trying to do things. One person. I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I can do something. So can you, as one person. What can I do? I ought to do. And what I ought to do, by the grace of God, I will. Listen very carefully to this. It has been said that a man is what he is in the dark. Albert Schweitzer's conviction was that there was basic worth in all human beings, and he was concerned with the avils of helplessness that he found everywhere. One person can do it, yes. I'm not going to read any more about that. But I want to bring your attention to this here. Tomorrow, or Sunday, is the marathon. Get out and go on the marathon. Let me just read you a few statistics about the marathon. 35,000 people are going to be in the race, the entrance. It represents, the marathon, 100 countries all over the world. 66% of men, 34% of women. More than how many cups of water? 1.5 million. Listen to this. The number of TV viewers worldwide is 315 million. That means more than the World Series, more than the Super Bowl. They're watching the marathon. This is a conglomeration of world people getting together. Well, where did the marathon come from? One man. His name was Fred Lebow. One man. Very slender man. He started this whole thing. I think it is absolutely phenomenal. But one man did it. Albert Schweitzer started a medical center in Africa. Not like it is now. Like Bush gave them $15 billion. They didn't get that kind of money. But this man, Albert Schweitzer, contributed. One man. And that's what I'm trying to do. One man can make a difference. Okay, first caller. Hello.
Mr. Thomassian.
Yes.
I wanted to say that I am proud to have you on this year's ballot for New York City, and in that I've never voted in all my life. I'm 74. I was in prison for 42 years, and all that time I couldn't vote. So this is my first time ever voting, and I'm glad you're helping kick out all the politicians who are acting like unicorns with $100 bills on their foreheads. My question is, do you know of any resources where we can go to find out where we can vote?
Yes. Thanks for calling. You just go to the polling vote where you live, ask a cop, ask a neighbor, ask somebody where you go, and you go. You ask before you go in, I am not on the ballot. I want to write it. You tell them I want to write in vote. They press a button, a paper and pencil comes down, and you can write my name, Tom Thomassian. Thanks for calling. And that's what I like, ordinary people. And I'm going to talk about that all this 1 hour. Ordinary people, like this man. The Hubble is in trouble. Remember the Hubble? That's NASA. You ask me constantly. Here, I say to you, when I'm elected the senator of this state against Hillary, I want all children with a high school education to go to college. And you ask the same question over and over and over. Where are you going to get the money? I say eliminate NASA. This Hubble program is part of NASA. For years I've been telling you about the waste. The Hubble is in trouble, and it's going to cost $900 million, which means about $2 billion to fix it. They send a man up, another scientist, etc. We have spent trillions of dollars in NASA, the space program, and we have gotten rocks. I believe in children. I don't believe in rocks. The Democrats and the Republicans believe in rocks. I believe in children. Give them a break. Not only the rich should go to college, every child should have a chance to go to college. Hello.
Mr. Thomassian, I heard your recent comment about NASA. As a former NASA employee, I greatly disagree with you. NASA is a sound program that basically is seeking a way to ensure that we will be more than just a single planet civilization. If we stay on here for the rest of time, we're going to lose out all our resources. And then where will we go from there when the dinosaurs are back and they're biting our faces off?
Thanks for calling. I still believe in children. You believe in rocks. No. NASA has trillions and trillions of dollars of our money. I want to spend it on children. I get a lot of calls here with people with dirty mouths, cursing and everything else. Where do you think that comes from? Here, there's an all-out war between the Vice President, Cheney, and Charlie Rangel, the dictator of Harlem. Bill Clinton's chauffeur. And I wish you people from Harlem are watching this show, because I want to talk to you. I want to talk to the African-American people out there. This man, Charlie Rangel, listen to this conversation. Vice President Dick Cheney says Charlie doesn't understand how economy works. I think that would be bad for the economy. This is what Charlie Rangel says. He's such a son of a bee. He just enjoys the confrontation. Yeah, that's how African-American children pick up. They listen to you, Charlie Rangel, and your dirty, filthy mouth. You and the other black leaders using dirty language. Also the Hispanic leaders using dirty language. So you're going to tell me about the white people? The white people are the greatest offenders of filth, dirty language, pornography. Every time I watch television, all they do is have sex. That's the writers. That's the young people writing on television. We're in trouble with the dirty, filthy mouths. Stop it. Stop it. Hello.
Hey, yeah, I live at 125th in Amsterdam, up in Harlem. And that Charlie Rangel, he is a mean motherfucker. I tell you.
No cursing. You call. Don't curse on this program. Let the politicians, let the other people do it. You see it enough on television. No cursing on this program. I want to talk to you again about the rip-offs. The rip-offs that these people ask me, why are you running? I'm sorry, I haven't gotten that in a long time. But I'm running for the U.S. Senate against Hillary because the politicians are dirty, filthy swine.